Hello everyone, and welcome back to the series where I explain every weapon in Last Corridor. Today I'll be going over the Cleaver and what it does. The Cleaver is categorized as a rushdown weapon. The description says, quickly rush the enemy down, utilizing your high DPS and fast movement to easily tear them apart. However, your recklessness may cost you your life. This weapon requires 250 wins in the single player Undertale Sand Speed badge to use. For our first passive we have Reckless. Reckless will grant the user a permanent 15% vulnerable debuff. For our second passive we have Bloodthirst. This gives the user a Bloodthirst meter which increases on hitting the Sandslayer. The higher the meter, the faster the user's attacks are. However, the higher the meter, the higher the vulnerable status effect becomes, rising from the base 15% up to 80% at max. If Bloodthirst reaches max, the user will be dealt 16 damage, causing the meter to set to 0. For the Cleaver's M1s, the user slashes their Cleaver in front of them, teleporting them forward a tiny bit. The speed of this attack scales with the amount of Bloodthirst the user currently has. Dealing damage to the M1s will increase the Bloodthirst meter. For the Cleaver's first ability we have Sever. This makes the user tear off their arm, granting a permanent 100% Bloodthirst while the ability is active. However, the user will lose HP rapidly while severed. The user's M1s will grant a small heal upon hit in this mode. Refiring this ability will reattach the user's arm and end the ability. This will also return the user's Bloodthirst to 0. For the Cleaver's second ability we have Mutilate. This makes the user swipe their Cleaver, teleporting forwards and dealing damage, whilst filling up their Bloodthirst meter. For the Cleaver's last ability we have Butcher. This makes the user perform a wind-up slash in front of them, dealing damage and healing the user. The amount of damage and healing scales off the amount of Bloodthirst meter. After using this ability, the user's Bloodthirst meter resets to 0. That's all for this weapon. Make sure to like and subscribe.